Sup shooters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SB Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an artist or group titled Fun DMC. Fun DMC. And we're going to be looking at and listening, because we've got a music video, so we're going to be checking out their track, The Little Drummer Boy, which I believe is a cover, coming over to here. We're getting to the festive spirit now. Very Christmassy kind of track, The Little Drummer Boy, and we're going to hear what we think. Hey! Cool, I'm digging that. Like old school kind of, what was it? A barn? A stable? Is that baby Jesus in the crib? Yeah. Oh. Hey, drums! Guitar? Bass? Vocalist? I see what we're going for here. We're going for a bit of a change of pace from the typical kind of a little journey we go through with this song. Hey, I'm loving the little dude playing those drums, Little Drummer Boy. Just want to say, I did not think I'd be getting Christmas tracks this early, but here we are. We're on the first day of December in New Zealand. We have got ourselves some Christmas tracks. I'm loving this. Fantastic. Everything's been mixed pretty well. I love how the guitars have sort of been panned to the sides and allowed the drum and basses to have a bit more leeway. I also love how everybody in the video is having a great time. It's been a fair bit of production value put into this, hasn't it? Look at all the people involved in this. You got a cow, a man in a cow suit. I dig it. That lady singer. The lady singer knows how to start a track. She's not going heavy full on at the start. She's got a bit of... You can tell she's got a vocal range. She got a knowledge of the dynamics and how to use them correctly. She's starting off quiet, bringing herself in as over time. And we've got strings now. Man, that drummer is going at it though. He's doing those 16th note grooves there. See what I mean? I could tell that singer had a bit more in her than what she was given at that first part, going right up the range. No vacancy. Oh, nice sense of humor there. I saw somebody in the comments saying they were channeling Alanis Morissette or something like that. I love that sizzle on the vocals there. It's very rare you get that in a Little Drummer Boy cover, or the Little Drummer Boy cover. It's very rare, but you have in this. I think it's a really nice addition, and it kind of makes sense considering the tone of the guitars in this part. A little bit of a sort of a rocky attempt at it. It's great to see everybody is having a fantastic time though. That drummer is phenomenal though. Ruthless technique. Those rolls are very smooth and fluid. Hey, tremolo picking. Okay, that's cool. I'm digging what he's doing in the first half of that solo bit. That's a very sort of interesting way of approaching that solo. I mean, I dig it. It was very risque, but it was a nice contrast to the rest of the kind of very conservative kind of strings and sort of rhythm guitar playing we've had. Shows off his chops a little bit. And it lasted the right amount of time, I think, as well. If it had gone over that, it would have been a little bit sort of... The guitarist might have seemed like he thought it was more important in the song. They're giving it their all, eh? Really allowing the sort of the singer to have her way in the mix. Hey, we got harmonized vocals. I dig it. Or at least vocal overdubs. That's pretty dope. And when she says me and my drum, it's nice that she goes it alone to sort of simulate the drum boy and how he's going dum-dum-dum-dum-bum. It's those little sort of little touches. It's nice to see everybody working on the decorations and stuff like that and having a great time. Setting up for Christmas, all the lights and such. A lot of love went into this video. Yeah, like the little actors and stuff like that and where they're supposed to go. Shows the band here helping people figure out where they're supposed to be. And even got a Fun DMC kind of like a little bass drum as well. I love it. Cool. Good job having the job having the drums at the end by themselves. It's good for the context of the track. You kind of need to have the drum by itself. You had like a big guitar solo at the end. Wouldn't have made a lot of sense, would it, you know? And we just got the strings playing the main sort of melodic theme here. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna put it back on the tree? Of course he is. Well done. Excellent. Excellent work there, thank you. I mean, there's not a lot of other options there that would have been appropriate. Beautiful cinematography. I love that glow, that kind of flux there with those lights. Yep. A lot of love for these guys. A lot of love for Fun DMC and the little drummer boy. It's great. It's awesome. It's really... It fills me with joy to listen to Christmas music. And because I get extremely nostalgic for the other 11 months of the year where you don't have sort of those, maybe don't have those sort of family times, you know, those big get-togethers you have, or, you know, you don't, I mean, I know it's tough for a lot of people in the world at the moment with all the COVID stuff, catching up for Christmas and stuff, but just, you know, it does remind me of when you can sort of spend time with family and sort of enjoy each other's company. And there's also the presents, and there's also the music. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with that tangent. I just have a lot of love. It always makes me feel happy. And the risk that I think bands take when they try and cover Christmas classics is they either play it a little bit too safe, so it just sounds like another cover of a Christmas song, or they overdo it and it becomes something completely alien and it loses that kind of holiday season vibe. It becomes sort of a monstrosity. And I think the Little Drummer Boy by Fun DMC, they have managed to find that line between, you know, making it their own whilst also being respectful to the original. I'm glad that they played it reasonably safe to the original sort of melody of it. I'm glad that the vocalist was able to sort of accentuate and show her talent and her skills without overdoing it. Sometimes I hear vocalists do a whole lot of vocal runs and ornamentations and stuff like that maybe don't suit the vibe of it. It's a very sort of simple melody, apart from like dum bum 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 bum. That part there isn't so simple, but most of it is. So if you try and overdo those sort of that sort of simpler bits, it makes it seem like you think you're better than the song. And I think there was nobody here who was a weak performer. The bassist was just flawless the whole entire time. The drummer was obviously on point. His sort of 16th note grooves, his ride and snare work in particular, the rolls, which are obviously a fundamental part of this track, were just exactly what this cover needed. And the guitarist as well with the solo section, including those tremolo picking bits and those kind of delayed bits. It was probably the most, it was a part that I was sort of worried about the most, was like a guitar solo in this. Because it's very difficult to solo over something like this. You know, when you solo effectively, you're trying to use the main theme and sort of modulate it, right? And he managed to stick to that by using those tremolo picking bits. And then the second half was like him sort of going for gold and doing some crazy sort of overdubs. And that's fine. That's his own character and personality. And I have a lot of love for that. It's, again, it's finding that sort of midpoint, the equilibrium. And sort of, I think the video was obviously very festive. It was cool to have those actors there. It was cool to have like a little drummer boy playing the drums. I'm glad that they showed him at the start. I was surprised I didn't see more of him as it went on, but I think that it's a cool direction for the video to go to. It had set the theme. I always put a lot of thought into how to sort of decorate that set. And it was great as well to see they put effort into actually getting the musicians to sync up with the recording. Like, often I see bands, even professional bands, and there's just laziness with the editing. Like, there'll be a snare hit in the recording, and then the drummer will hit it like a half second later or something like that. And you just didn't get it with this. They paid attention. The editing was spot on, and so was the recording, the mixing and mastering. Everything sounded fluent. You could hear everyone's instrument very clearly, and there was no point where it sounded like it was over limited or compressed. So yeah. Well done to Fun DMC on this one. Yep, Fun DMC. Thank you very much for watching this review of Fun DMC's cover of The Little Drummer Boy. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm really proud of these guys for their take on this classic. Please do check them out on their various social medias as well as their select YouTube page. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support local artists and musicians at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I'll catch you next review. Spider hands out and happy holidays.